Finally. Woohoo! I have finally made it. Somewhere in an office park in the middle of everywhere, there is a whitewashed windowless room with my name on a glass door in a high-impact sans serif font. Inside that room, there is a cheap particle wood desk, and on that desk are 2 computer monitors. Yes! Outside that room is an endless hall of glass doors, each with another name in a high-impact sans serif font. Some of them only have 1 computer monitor, some may even have 3, and some have so many computer monitors that they overflow from the desk like the most decadent chocolate fondue fountain you could possibly imagine, keyboard and mouse dipped in dark chocolate and sprinkled with truffle shavings. But I have 2 computer monitors. Relentlessly marching across those monitors are sequences of numbers, letters, and sometimes even JPEGs arranged in orders so arbitrarily meaningless that sometimes my monitors just blink off by themselves like some kind of innocuous suicide. But sick, omniscient mother effer that I am, I turn them right back on, give them more numbers, letters, and sometimes even JPEGs, ammunition they use to shoot liquid crystals back into my eyes. I work so much overtime that I just call it yesterday. I spend 16 hours a day working, 6 hours sleeping, and 2 hours a day shitting brown water from my hemorrhoids because the only thing my gastrointestinal tract knows how to process is instant coffee, the kind that comes in a 3-gallon ribbed tin can where the flaking paint on the outside is the same pale blue you see on janitorial uniforms, and the white high-impact sans serif font printed on the side says only the word coffee, and the word coffee is in quotation marks. I work so much overtime I haven't seen my lover since the last full moon, and at the office park in the middle of everywhere they don't even know I have a lover, a damn good lover, a lover with a penis, because knowing that might hurt my career. They all think I'm just an amorphous evanescent asexual work dog who bows, begs, and fetches. And it's funny. It's funny they should call me a dog, because they don't even know what I do on the weekends. They don't know how I pin a tail to my ass, trade in my white collar for one made of black leather, and transform under the pale sodium vapor light of whatever street lamp passes for a full moon these days. My speech shifts from a rasp diction to a chorus of animal growls and ululations. My fingers and toes stretch and splay as they reach for something to feel, not made of plastic or glass. My shirt rips off from the collar down, unable to contain the tremendous breadth of my lungs. I find something soft and warm to sink my fangs into, bathe in the heat. But those moments are as fleeting as they are alive. When the weekend is over, the tail falls back off my ass and my neck falls back into a different kind of bondage, but I still bow, beg, and fetch. During one such extended internment, both of my computer monitors committed suicide at the exact same time. They were both off for just long enough for my consciousness to slip like an egg yolk into a metaphysical dream state where all the properties of time and matter cracked and splintered like 1,000 dropped iPhone screens all at the same time. I dreamed that my monitors used this brief lapse in their existence to morph into bulimic deconstructivists. The numbers, letters, and JPEGs bull-rushed my desk from their liquid crystal prisons and shredded through the cheap particle wood desk like a whirlwind of razor blades. They rip-roared around me in the most liberating golden spiral ever seen by man or otherwise. They tore down the walls and doors. They decimated the high-impact sans serif font like it was Helvetica or Comic Sans. Within seconds, they reduced every micrometer of the entire universe to an empty, white nothing. Almost empty. Far away. Somewhere past the miles of nothing, even though miles were immeasurable and trying to pass them was impossible. I saw myself standing with a tail pinned to my ass, my neck in a black leather leash and collar, howling at the moon. I looked up and saw the moon too, opened my mouth wide, and it all came rushing back. High-impact sans serif, whitewashed, windowless, cheap particle wood desk with 1, 2 computer numbers, letters, sometimes even my 2 computer monitors blinked back on and were docile. And I